G'day and welcome back to our Hearts of Iron 4 run as Australia, the aggressive Aussies who can't be particularly aggressive when we only have two divisions most of the time. But we were being aggressive and lost 8 guys when they got surrounded in the Netherlands, lost a couple more. Where was it? Yeah, up here in Papua. We had 2 guys get surrounded. Lost 1 in Sulawesi and yeah, I've got a few left. But no manpower with which to make more. So there's that problem. 0.04% of eligible non-core population available. I guess you mean places we have overtaken, like New Zealand. Unread naval battle results. Oh yeah, the Americans are going to be coming in. Where's the naval battle? Down here. And we lost all of our stuff, almost. Yeah. The Americans have come in with their destroyers and light cruisers. Fine. We still have 2 ships. Really hurting. HMAS Australia and HMAS Stuart. The... what would that be? Carrier? No, heavy cruiser and destroyer. Alright, we have researched something. Guess we might as well just go down that path, get the research time reduction. Should have actually been doing that before. Did remember it at the start. We're going to push that so that we could get our nuclear reactors up soon. Now, I had a look at the planes in reserve issue. It is a bit obvious. We have 31 planes in reserve because we don't have any pilots to put in them, so they can't be used. That's how that's going. Now, our... guys, we couldn't do it until we had 60. And nobody's at war anymore, so we can't actually do that. Okay. We had no manpower to make tanks anyway, so that's fine. Military factories in use. Naval dockyards in use. We don't really need naval dockyards. What are we making in them? Heavy cruiser. We will have a heavy cruiser in 3 years. In 45 it'll be done. Sure, let's do one of them. Would be better off just converting them. No. Planes in reserve can go away. Naval battles can go away. Okay. Back to the Empire of the Platypus. What can we do with our 2 men? Probably nothing, since we can't actually get them off this island anymore, because the American fleet's arrived. So these guys, feel free to hold in port. Go ahead and repair. They're looking alright. Yeah, thought the game crashed then. Alright. Yeah, back into port. Do some repairs. You don't need any repairs. What do we have? Do not engage or fire at will. That's a lot of choice. Currently on hold. Okay. Well, we can't even do anything with 2 boats anyway. Couldn't bring these guys. We could bring them home on transports. We could get them from here to here. We cross 2 sea zones at the most, but the Americans will smash us everywhere. So I assume... are they at war with the Axis? Should be at war with Japan, hopefully. No? They're in the Allies. The Allies fighting in a defensive war. That's a lie. Who's that? Japanese war on the Netherlands. Forgot about that. Australian war on the Netherlands. We tried to take West Papua. We did it. If we could have peaced out before they joined the Allies, that would have been great. Soviet Union annexes whoever they are. Alright, so what we need to do is get Brazil. We are staging the coup. It will be done in 43. About 10 months away. Argentina, we started first, I think. September. Hopefully they'll have a decent chance. And Mexico, expected to finish March next year. When was Brazil? March. 26th and 29th. Fair enough. Now the United States are not fascist enough Take a look at the factions. Allies. Comintern look nice and strong. Yugoslavia has joined the Allies. The Reich declared on Yugoslavia. A lot of Axis in Africa now. All Italy. Nationalist Spain have a bit down there. Oh, we didn't see if they ended up being destroyed. No, Italy helped them out. Cool. Yugoslavia has joined the war against us, because, you know, why not? Pile on. National focus will go to... Well, the Navy's absolutely pointless, but what else can we do? There is a time penalty for close air support models. Sure, why not? What about Greece? Are they fascist? They would be. Not aligned at the moment. Sure, let's stage a coup. Why not just coup all over the place? I mean, we need to pass the scraping the barrel, but it was going to take so long to do that anyway. We might as well just lose our political power, supporting a bunch of coups. Keep boosting ideology. Oh, we're doing it in the UK. Don't do that from the start. Yeah, they're looking pretty fascist. Is it improving? Okay, he's got a lot of men. Alright, let's compare him to the right. Yeah. They might have a similar number. The high end of Germany's is a lot higher. That's Spain. 17. Wow. Guess that's why they're not helping out too well. It's got election in 1943. November. Actually be better than a coup if they could take over peacefully. Kick old Winnie out. 90% national unity. We would have to do a hell of a lot to them to do much. Alright, Ireland. Elections in 45. Wow, must have just had one. Now, Legionary Romania are in our alliance, aren't they? No, they're in the Axis. Thought they asked for an alliance with us. Can't remember. They are fascist. Bulgaria is pretty fascist. We have a non-aggression pact. No, they have a non... I was thinking, where Italy? No, that was the other game. Italy is improving with Bulgaria. Vichy France has access through Bulgaria. Alright, good for you. What? How did we get defeated up here? The convoy from Germany trying to bring us things, I guess. Let's take a look at our production. Filled everything except our close air support. We need a lot more. Which is fine. Let's go to our construction and convert. Where are we going to convert? Convert everything in New Zealand to military. Tasmania already is. Let's push military on our outskirts. Keep some civilian stuff down here. 10. Civilian factories from occupation. 1. Okay. Centralized fire control was this one. So, let's go for reinforced rate. What's actually coming up here? I'll pause this. Recovery rate, organisation, and soft attack. Yeah, so is the way to go. Air support from air-land battle. Yeah, let's keep going for shock and awe. War's going our way, somehow. Hungary has the majority of the army, still. Hungary in there. How do they have such a large army? Haven't lost many. Spain have lost a lot. That would have been mostly when they were surrounded in there, I would say. Nationalist Spain are still... No, that's Italy, isn't it? Trying to push through there. But we have done a lot of damage to them somehow. Who was that? New Zealand lost 100,000. How have they... I don't get how they lost 100,000. They must have been scraping the barrel or something, because they should not have had such a high amount of manpower compared to us. Not enough intel anywhere, really. Alright, what were we waiting for? Wasn't there something happening soonish? March of next year. Argentina was the first. September. Alright, let's just go up to speed 5. We're not doing anything else. We could do a lend-lease. Let's do a lend-lease to Hungary. Start lend-lease. Infantry and artillery equipment. In storage, 25,000. Do it once. We will go for... Which one? Shift. Oh, we'll get smashed on the way through. Let's just cancel that. Liberia joined the Allies. Alright, Kaz effort. We were going to go... Where was Kaz? There. Nav. Alright, we can do a lend-lease to Japan. Yep, let's do it. Start lend-lease. You can have... convoys. No. Infantry equipment, we will send once. Shouldn't there be an easier way of doing this? What's that? It's trying to pop up. Alright, it's just telling us what we have. If we hold all of them down? No, no. Battle plans, excuse me. Alright, they can have 3,000. 100% of monthly production. No. Oh, crap. Alright, screw it. You can have that. See if they get sunk by the Americans on the way up there. Naval battle? Can't see it. Assume it would be Japan versus someone. Or America versus someone. Japan has accepted our lend-lease. You know what? Now they've accepted it. Let's modify it. Have all of our monthly production. Light tanks. Have it all. Airplanes we're going to keep. Convoys. We're producing none apparently. Not on. Percentage. Alright, go ahead and take it all. Liberia has joined against us. Alright, now Japan was supposed to be at war with the British Raj. They don't seem to be doing much over there. Not that we can see. I guess they've done some encirclements. Nepal. What are you doing, Nepal? Non-aligned. And Bhutan. More twins. Japan's out there. True. We have a lot of convoys and we're using 11 for trade and supply. A lot unused. Which was why we were trying to build this heavy cruiser. Practically double the size of our fleet. Since we have one heavy cruiser, one destroyer is all that we have left. Unless it's the HMS Australia that survived, alright. HMS Empire of the Platypus. And they're not bothering to go up and take the other bits. It's a little weird. British Raj has its font moving, so something's happening. Italy is still taking over. German Reich has taken this from France. From Vichy France. Nationalist Spain surrounded by Italy. Vichy France still. Yeah. Africa's taken them a long time. So, Portugal, what's your deal? You are communist. Alright. very stuttery when you're on speed 5. And what is Germany actually doing these days? We succeeded to stage a coup in Argentina. Right, let's go take a look. Fire of revolution now burns. Fascist Argentina declared war on Argentina. Fascist Argentina is kind of small and will probably lose. Details. You have 1 division. Argentina have between 9 and 55. Yeah, you're not going to do fantastically. We can't send volunteers because you need at least 7 to do that. Can't send an expeditionary force. It's an act of aggression. We must fight alongside fascist Argentina first. Okay. My phone's being annoying. Sorry about that. It's annoying since the screen on my phone's broken, so I can't actually do anything with it. Alright, where are we also going to do? Argentina's there. Brazil, we're going to try and do one. So we can't see what percentage we started these off on. I assume it's because you actually need to be good against the non-aligned amount. So these guys will fail as well. The other one was Mexico. Yeah. Weird looking dude. Estado Novo. Would love to be able to see them lose this. Oh well. Free military factories. Really? Let's go ahead and make more planes. We're terrible at it. Efficiency cap's 100%, so it would be nice if we were able to do it. Still not using the light tanks for anything. No man... Hey, we have a bit of manpower. Where'd that come from? Some babies were born and are being sucked up. So, which one are we looking for? This one. Look at all these coups we're spending stuff on. Yeah, let's cancel one of them. Give this guy a chance. National focus completed. Nav effort. Let's go ahead and do our rocket effort, because why not? Now, the research is 220 days off. Let's keep it on speed 5. We'll go have a look at, not Africa, South America. Watch fascist Argentina disappear in a puff of smoke. Actually, it wasn't England due for an election soon. November of next year. That's a fair way off. Boosting popularity of fascism in the US. Maybe we'll get it up high enough by then. Don't know that it's actually going to be changing much. Soviet Union declared on Japan. Well, there goes our chance of Japan destroying the British Raj. We'll see Germany try and push into the Soviet Union. I guess if Germany take over all this land, then they can turn around and destroy Great Britain for us. Find out. Okay. Whee. Yep, fascist Argentina's almost destroyed already. We have no political power left. Fair enough. Boosting ideology is more important than these coups, but they're going to fire soonish. Hopefully. 29th of April. Let's see if it's actually staying the same, or if our lack of political power is stopping us from doing it. No, it's not going to work. Alright. We will pick the one most likely to succeed. Alright, we will cancel boosting popularity. We'll go down to speed 4 because speed 5 is just making it look like the game's going to crash. Minus 0.7 per day, so if we get rid of coup in Greece, I forgot about that. Right, when's that due to actually finish? Nah, screw it. Cancel staging that coup. Cancel. It's up there. Alright, that takes us to point 2. So if we cancel boosting fascism in the US for now, then at least we can do these other coups and then go back to that after. Unfulfilled import requests. We need a lot of steel, and oil, and aluminium, and rubber. Argentina destroyed the fascists. Alright, Japan, any chance of you actually being able to get things through to us? How about rubber from Siam? And aluminium from Japan. That's all he's got. Soviet Union. We're friendly. Need oil. We never actually made... No, we did one in Victoria, didn't we? Making a lot of stuff down there. Alright, Soviet Union. Go ahead and give us some of that as well. We'll not be able to construct any buildings. That's fine. Alright, research slot is for research boost. You have unfulfilled import requests. Steel from Japan. Because you can't export anymore. Okay. Soviet Union, want to give us some? Steel from Japan, we can cut down to what we're actually getting. It's a bit shaky. It's pretty good most of the time. Let's cut this down. 16. Japan should be able to handle that. So we've got stuff going there, stuff coming around the Cape of Good Hope, and all the way up here to the Germans. Don't really see that happening, but sure. Aluminium from Germany is not working. Aluminium from the Germans will cancel. From, well, we can't do it from Japan. Let's try and get it from the Soviets instead. Already are. Okay, losing convoys to the Brits. Alright, now the Soviet Union. We're not at war with, but the Axis is, so need to keep an eye. Hopefully Japan can keep them occupied over here long enough for Germany to storm Moscow. They have 90% unity, which is terrifying, so it's going to take them a long time. Italy, hopefully, eventually will finish with Africa, and they'll be able to turn around and help out against the Soviet Union. Yeah, rocket effort. Alright, next up, we're going to go for... Alright, I don't know. More factories than 50, really. Alright, gain the extra research slot. Should have checked that sooner. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break here. When we come back, we will continue playing on Speed 5 for a bit to try and get something done. I mean, no manpower to do anything with. 2 political power now, so we can start trying to do things again soon. But not much to do when you're a minor power, like the Empire of the Platypus is. So, I'm going to take a short break here. Thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.